study Shakespeare's plays for our capstone seminar. Over this time period, we have struggled with understanding the aspects of Shakespeare, such as Elizabethan theater, along with the conventions of his writing. We were tasked with creating a service learning project, and we felt that an online resource would benefit the students who are also studying Shakespeare here at SCCC. In order to assess the need for this type of resource, we decided to create a survey aimed towards the English professors here at Schenectady County Community College. Of the 15 professors who received the survey, 8 were kind enough to give us their opinions based on experience. From our results, we came to the conclusion this online resource would benefit the SCCC community. We have divided our website into 2 pages, Elizabethan Theater and Reading Shakespeare.
This portion of our website is devoted to the aspects of the Elizabethan theater we have found important to understand while reading Shakespeare's plays. After closely reading Shakespeare's plays for 2 semesters, we began to realize that there was more than just words on a page. The actors, clothing, and stage direction have the ability to set the atmosphere of the play. Along with understanding the various possibilities of the actors, clothing, and stage direction, it is also important to consider the audience, original practices, and the Globe Theatre. For example, during the Elizabethan era, there were no female actors, so the clothing worn on stage was important in determining the gender of each character. In addition to not having female actors, there was also no electricity, which meant that the entire theater was lit with natural lighting, including the audience. Through our time spent researching and comprehending Shakespeare's plays, we have come across many unreliable and inaccurate websites. We found that anyone with access to the internet has the ability to create a website. To determine the reliability of our sources, we first checked for educational sites by using the Search.edu search engine. On each website, we looked for cited sources, copyright and publication dates, and more information about the author. After doing so, we compiled a variety of reliable and helpful Shakespeare sources and made them available to students on a single website. Our website is designed to give students a brief summary of each aspect of Shakespeare's plays and redirect them to helpful sources through the links we have provided. The other section of our website is dedicated to the language and how to read Shakespeare.
By creating a section entitled Reading Shakespeare, we have provided students with debriefs relating to difficult aspects of Shakespeare's language. This includes information relating to Shakespeare's historical context, such as mentions of early modern English in early modern publications. This context allows students a better understanding of how Shakespeare's language functioned through the access of auditory and visual sources. We have also included information regarding the poetic aspects of Shakespeare's language, which allows students to gain a more fluent reading of Shakespeare's plays. Being aware of topics such as verse, prose, meter, scansion, and Shakespeare's use of rhetorical figures of speech, students will have access to information regarding Shakespeare's language, which we have found to be most difficult. We have also included a source which allows students to map a word. It's called a word concordance mapping, in which a student can plug in a word such as honor, see how many times it's used throughout all of Shakespeare's plays, and pick a specific play, and see how it develops throughout the play. In conclusion, we have included a separate appendix which reflects upon our experience in building this online database.
Given only the thematic premise of Shakespeare as a subject, we had a difficult time in narrowing the focus of our project, but the complexities eventually turned in our favor. We remembered that not so long ago the material seemed impenetrable, so we thought the best way we could serve future students of Shakespeare would be to provide them with what they needed to understand the contextual background of Shakespeare's work. The Appendix B is meant to account for our experiences formulating, researching, and designing our multimedia resource. We worked democratically. Casey designed our website, while Christine, Jake, and myself performed the research, and we collectively wrote the body of the text. We created this resource as a way to preserve what we had learned over the past 2 semesters, and to leave something of value to the honor students that will follow us, and to the greater SCCC community. Thank you.